First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. Polanco is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
1-2. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled down the line. Altuve for 1. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they've bounced into a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Bregman has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Nothing doing here for the Twins. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's George Springer. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
The center fielder, George Springer.
Now the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Springer is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And it's fouled away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Catches the corner, got him looking.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Two and two. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. Twins lead it 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Kirilloff.
Alex Kirilloff.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Grounded down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. So one away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Daryl Stefani, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different From the east-west we came up playing.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive, but he's back in there. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Twins retired in short order, but they're up 1-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. Next will be the designated hitter, Carter Kieboom, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Now the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Donaldson's up with it. And there's out number 2. Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Ryan Mountcastle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ryan Mountcastle.
First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Max Kepler. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. Gurriel moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 8.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Garver. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Garver, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jorge Polanco would be next. Three-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Nope, that's inside.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
All even now, 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2. Number 72 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 72.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's the first pitch to him. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
The 1-2. Popped up. Gurriel is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. first offering on its way. Austin Meadows will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Chris Davis next to bat. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Stefani is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and it's caught in the outfield.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's set and the pitch.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Fastball just inside. And he fouls this one off. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder Alex Kirilloff.
Alex Kirilloff.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Brendan Rodgers bats next.
Brendan Rodgers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now. Daryl Stefani already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. swung on and lifted down the left field line. Davis is under it, and that's the third out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, all tied at 1-1. Yimi Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Minnesota, number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
Number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is there, and he'll bring this one in. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Yohan Lopez is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 50.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Sent on the ground out to second. Rogers scoops it up. And quickly there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains tied 1-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Here's the pitch.
Hey.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting. Right
1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
the catcher.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. From the stretch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Cody Stashak gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Cody Stashak.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Stashak has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and a strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. George Springer waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Mountcastle over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Runner at second, one away, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Austin Meadows. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
That misses. 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Houston leads this one 2-1. Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 22, Andrew Miller.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Josh Donaldson, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Up onto the train tracks, but it's a foul ball. That's a shame. It had plenty of distance, but the runner's back easily. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Stepping in now, Alex Kirilloff. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. There goes Buxton. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky, but hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
2 balls and a strike to count. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Brendan Rodgers, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Astros lead it 2-1. Number 45 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 45.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Chris Davis.
The left fielder, Chris Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-0.
balls, no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
One ball,
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. Carter Kieboom will be next. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, number 8.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Astros leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Brad Peacock comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brad Peacock.
Stepping into the box, Daryl Stefani.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Now it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
This is foul right side. Peacock, a native Floridian. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows moving back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Final strike for the Twins. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to break out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off with a big sweep.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Stros jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Framber Valdez wins his 3rd of the season. Brad Peacock wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits. no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.